Dear students, this is your English teacher Monica Das. Today we are going to learn the beautiful grammar topic prepositions. Objectives. Understand prepositions, define the term prepositions, use the commonly used prepositions in sentences. Hi friends, let's learn the prepositions. What is preposition? First you should know this. Noun and other words. What is other words? Other words mean verbs, adjectives, pronouns, etc. So a preposition describes the relationship between other words in a sentence. So what is preposition? A preposition describes the relationship between other words in a sentence. Okay, other words I already told that. Okay, here I have given some pictures and also some sentences. Just read it. The mouse is on the dice. The dog is in front of the house. The dog is under the table. See, types of prepositions. When, where, direction. Preposition of time. Preposition of place, location. Preposition of movement. So, these are the types of prepositions. When, where, direction. See, preposition of time. Commonly used prepositions are especially mentioned the time in, on, at, before, after, by. See, in which place we have to use the word at. At is used to designate specific times. Designate a particular time. I woke up at 6 o'clock. Rahul's exam is at 12:15 p.m. So see my dear students, specific time, not before, not later. At means exact time. Then on. On is used to designate days and dates. I have a meeting on Monday. I have a meeting on Monday. But here, not a particular time. You can contact Monday at any time. The whole day you can use. So on is used to designate days and dates. I have a meeting on Monday. My birthday falls on the 4th of July. You can celebrate the function the whole day at any time, but my birthday falls on the 4th of July. Okay, my dear students. At is used to designate specific times. Then on is used to designate days and dates. Then in is used to designate non-specific times during a day, a month, a season, a year. See here, is used to designate non-specific times during a day, a month, a season, a year. We should do yoga in the morning. In the morning you can do. Not a particular day, Monday morning, no, in the morning. We feel very cold in winter. My father was born in 1978. So, 1978. Here, they are mentioning the whole year from and to 1978, the entire year. Monsoon reaches Odisha in July. In July, at any time, but in the month of July, it will reach. Okay. Preposition of time. Already we have seen in, on, at. Now, before, after. Before is used earlier than a certain point of time. See here, we should wake up before 6 o'clock. We came to Karaput before 2004. So, before means before the time, before the year, not after, earlier. Okay. After is used following a certain point of time. We have our fifth period after lunch break. We have our fifth period after lunch break. So this is after. After you can use following a certain point of time. Then here also they have given another one sentence. 5 comes after 4. See here, 5 comes after 4, not before. Okay. Then By. By is used up to a certain point of time and to give a deadline. See here, not only the certain point of time, this is the deadline. You should get ready by 5 p.m. This is the deadline. You should not get ready after that. Rahul may reach New Delhi by Monday. Corona vaccine may be developed by the end of this year, but not after 2020. So this is the deadline. Okay. So this is the usage of the word by. Then proportion of place: at, on, in, under, above. At is used for specific address. See, our school is at 23 Bagsi Bazaar, Katak. The dog is barking at the door. The old bird saw a creeper at the road. See, at the road. This is from our lesson. Our school is at 23 Bagsi Bazaar, Katak. The dog is barking at the door. The old bird saw a creeper at the road. So, at is used for specific address. Okay. Then on. On is used when an object is attached or placed on a surface. See here, a painting is on the wall. It's touching. Okay. So you can say the word on. Is used when an object is attached or placed on a surface. It has to touch. A book is on the table. It's touching that on the surface. The new bakery shop falls on the missionary road. Okay. Then in is used for room, building, street, town, country, etc. My mother cooks in the kitchen. Here room. My uncle lives in London. This is the country. I left my pen in the car. Okay. So my dear student, you can use the word in for room, building, street, town, country, etc. Then under. Under is used for objects on the ground lower than or covered by something. See here, a cat is under the table. Fully covered. I search my shoes under the bed. I put on a sweater under my coat. So my dear student, you can use the word under is used for object on the ground lower than or covered by something. Lower than or covered by something. Then above. Above is used for objects higher than something but not directly over it. Okay. The waves came up above her head. See here, above is used for objects higher than something. We don't accept children above the age of 10. The birds are flying above the trees. So, above is used for object higher than something, but not directly over it. Okay. Then, to. Proportion of movement. To, from, into. To is used for movement in a direction, complete a work, time period. See here. To is used for movement in a direction, complete a work, time period. See, we went to Kolkata last week. So, here they are mentioning the direction from Sivaganga to Kolkata. We went to Kolkata last week. Then, the board advised to destroy the creeper. Complete the work. Please complete it. The board advised to destroy the creeper. Our school timing is from 7:30 a.m. to 1:40 p.m. So here they are mentioning the time period. Then from. From is used in the sense of where to indicate starting point. See here, I came from the market. From where? I came from the market. This train runs from Kolkata to Bhubaneswar. So, from where? This train runs from Kolkata to Bhubaneswar. See here, paper is made from plants. Yes, we are getting paper from plants. So, from is used in the sense of where to indicate starting point. Then, into. Into is used to a position or in or inside something. See here, the crow dropped some pebbles into the pot. Mrs. Sheila entered into the kitchen. He dived into the water. So into is used to a position in or inside something. Okay. So he dived into the water. See here, now our exercises, our book bag exercises here. Filling the blanks with prepositions such as to, at, of, on, in, into, with, of. See here, this tree was the home of a flock of wild geese. He noticed the creeper at the foot of the tree. It would be pity to destroy it now. As they flew into the tree, they were trapped. So, as they flew into, the boy ran with the dog. The frogs jumped into the well. The girl was thrilled to see her new bicycle. Did you know prepositions indicate a relationship between other words in a sentence? Many prepositions tell you where something is on and when something happened. Most prepositions have several definitions, so the meaning changes quite a bit in different places. So, my dear students, I hope today's session is very useful to you. Okay, we will discuss these prepositions in our next video. Bye bye, take care, thanks for watching this.